Yeah,
and toy trucks and paint and balls and
so it seems like that noise really hurts him, right? And then hurts his feelings. At night, when the shadows would form on the walls and fear would steal all of his rest, those feelings of his made it so hard to breathe as they jumped up and down on his chest. What do you see here?
a bed,
Mm-hmm.
a bed, the kid, the stuffed animal. I think that is a banana tree, and some claws.
And what's the boy's face expression? Like, what emotion does that seem like?
It feels like it's really difficult to say because
Does it look happy?
no.
No, so he's not
Oh,
crying.
now I know. It's sad. Scared.
He looks scared, yeah. And yeah, there is something that looks like a banana or a pear in there, even though, which is interesting. Sometimes when his play had to come to an end or when things don't go as he planned, the feelings would run down the length of his arms and clench when they come to his hands. What's happening here?
The boy, he has a crown on his head. That is realized. His hands are really strong. He broke some pieces down.
Yeah, you're right. Like this is like a real angry face, right? And then he's making some bad decisions. He felt happy feelings as big as the others from tickles and hide and go seek and jokes and races and stories and songs that made feelings glow from his cheeks. What's going on here?
The boy's happy. The boy's happy. And he has some suits on, like a swimming suit and like all that stuff that is happy.
Right? So it sounds like he wears his goggles like you do when you go swimming, right?
Right.
Beautiful things would stick in his brain and not leave him for hours and hours. The fur of a dog, a fluffy white cloud, his mama, a banjo, some flowers. What do you see here?
I see here the boy is thinking about all the stuff of good things, like I get a cake, I get a birthday, today's my birthday.
Yeah, so that's a good tip, right? Like when we close our eyes, think about everything that makes us feel happy, because he's thinking about it looks like he's thinking about his mom too. But then, but when someone he loved had a very hard day, I'm so sorry, I don't have my glasses. He'd been over-equipped to feel all their feelings as deeply as they, which would quiver right out of his lips. Ooh, what's happening here? There's a lot happening here.
His mom is having such a bad day, but the boy feels bad for his mom.
Yeah, so it seems like he's really in touch of his feelings. It's kind of like his superpowers, and he doesn't know how to comfort her, right? But he empathize with her, right? When you can understand someone's feelings. He wondered, why me? Why this big giant heart in a world that's so heavy and kind, where all the feelings under the sun feel as if they were made to be mine? What is that going on there?
He thought that all that he felt like he's the only one that has good feelings, like inside him, like around him, because it's so big. Also, probably he's right, but then suddenly broke apart, and then suddenly it began to go on people after a while.
Yeah, I think everybody at one point in their life always asks themselves, why me, right? Whether you don't win all the time, or if reading is hard for you, or if math's hard for you, or you just feel so many feelings, right? And I think the thing is about why me, because you're me, you're you. You're your true self, and that's a beautiful thing. But sometimes it's hard when, it's difficult to process. All right. And so the boy tried to stuff all of his feelings deep down to control what he thought he should hide. afraid that the others would make fun of him if they saw all he felt deep inside. Where is he at right now?
Like right next to the bus.
The school bus, right? So, or his classmates in the bus?
Yeah, probably not his classmates, like some.
Classmates, maybe some, yeah, right. But it doesn't sound like there's friends yet, right? So he's alone again, right? I think the hardest part about being alone is you choosing to be alone. Like you overthink no one's going to like you. But there's so many different people. So someone else may be feeling lonely too. And you may help someone else. Would they think he was weak, dramatic, afraid? Would they call him a wimp or a baby? If they saw the big thumping heart in his chest, would they not want to play with him? Maybe. So what's going on here?
Let's see. The boy feels a little bit scared because he thought they would not play with him at all.
Yeah, so it looks like he's in the classroom, but he's thinking about, maybe I should talk to him, maybe not. Should he just go?
Or just leave.
Or just leave.
And just do...
Do what?
I don't know. The rest.
But I think, should we let our fear decide for us what to do? What do you think?
No.
Oh I think you're going to make everyone's ears afraid if you keep yelling in the mic. So let's try not to do that so we have more listeners come back.
Oh, yeah.
But while swinging one day, feeling oh so alone, he noticed a girl feeling blue. What does that mean, feeling blue?
Blue means like that you're like sad.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So what would you, okay, before I read the next page, what would you do if you saw somebody sad?
Walk up to them.
And?
Say, what's wrong?
Okay, right? Just talking to them, right? It's good. He marveled. What's that? Could it be? Yes, indeed. Her emotions were extra big, too. Are you okay? The boy asked the girl. I'm fine. Just sometimes I get sad. He said, you do? Hey, I get sad, too. I get scared and silly and mad. What do you see here?
They're starting to feel a little bit better and become friends a little bit more.
Yeah, and they're on the seesaw, but if he listened to his fear, if he didn't have the courage to talk to someone, he wouldn't find out there was someone else that had similar feelings like him. The two became pals who shared their big hearts, not feeling they had to pretend. When they needed to cry or to laugh big and loud, since feelings had helped make them friends. What do you see here?
They're doing drawings, like all types of drawings, like a rainbow. Oh my God, they actually put a lot of drawings and made it.
And then what type?
All by themselves.
And then what type of expression do they have on their face?
Happy.
Yeah, it's amazing when you have friendship. And soon they noticed there were other big hearts in the classroom, the playground, the bus, and they smiled as they learned that it wasn't just them. Big emotions affect us all, right? So that's a huge playground. Everyone playing. Everyone has lots of emotions, right? There's someone mad and scared and happy and giggling, right? And hurt and feeling sorry, right? That's what makes it beautiful. Just some have a little bit more than others, right? So it's like someone's taller, someone's shorter. The boy and his friend slowly felt less alone with the feelings that lived deep inside them. Emotions might feel big and scary sometimes, but that is no reason to hide them. The end. All right. Shall we say goodbye to our listeners?
Well, one more thing. Don't miss Dale's Picky's Dogman that already came out. Dogman and Morning Hugs. Morning Hugs.
And please thank you for listening to this show. Please subscribe to Fonseca's Mommy and Me show. We're on various different streaming locations, and wait till our next show.
We'll be here next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.